Oh, God. I'll tell you guys what. Good afternoon. Actually, good morning. Or good evening, wherever you might be. But welcome to Back to Turkey. It's the turkey background, obviously. That would be weird if it wasn't, because we were just here on Monday. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome. As usual, we're going to open up the day with a couple technical problems. I have been struggling against my PC all day. And now I'm struggling against Star Citizen. I've got the old 60K error. Oh, shit. Thank you, Punji. Thank you for the music. I always forget, the problem is the music that plays like this is much louder than the music that plays in the intro, so I have to manually turn down the volume. Let me see if I can do that. There we go. Now maybe I can keep this kind of similar in volume. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, so I'm dealing with Star Citizen problems after dealing with some PC problems, and ultimately it's just been a problematic day. So we're gonna see if we can play. Guys. So we'll get back to this. Let's say our hellos. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good week. Thank you for popping in. Punji, I saw you in here early with the Toes Gang and the sub. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one, man. Canup, yo, how you doing? King Lupus, good to see you. Shifty, Matthew, Lucian, 07's Shepherd, Death Factor. Thanks for the heads up on the music. Erkman, How you doing today? Your computer allows you... Oops. Your computer, what is it? So your computer allows you to do something. The announcement on Discord made me worry. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and update everybody on that because I did not make a secondary post that I am going live. Hello, hi, it's us. We're live. We actually did it. Let me drop that in. Live stream, people. Live stream. What? Why can't I tag them? Live stream. What is going on? Discord. There we go. I am live. We did it. Although now Space Star Citizen is giving us the problems. So, just to kind of describe what's going on, I'm getting that 60K error. Really didn't have to go through much effort to describe that. I reset my account, I verified files, I've logged off and on. Is this just a matter of spamming? Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been so long since we had to do this. Because I have to set my primary residence, so now it's... First stream viewers you get to see live, Fug Long. Welcome to the live stream. I hope this one is a fulfilling one. Right now we're playing the freaking main menu simulator, so I don't know if this is gonna go well. Good afternoon, cats. Good morning, Suga. Is that Suga or Suga? Nicola, welcome. Shemp, I see you with the sub. Thank you. Almost Twitch baby time. 11 months. That is a long baby. Okay, Star Citizen. Thanks for the sub, though, and getting a raffle started, I'm sure, over on Twitch. Sorry, guys, we still don't have another giveaway going. To be honest, this last week has been very dense. We're only just now kind of finishing everything up. I feel like this happens every time I do the big move back and forth. I'm like, yeah, we'll be fine. Give us a couple days, no problem. We'll get back to it. And then it's like a week later, and we're like, okay, all right, now we can go. So I haven't released a video in like almost 2 weeks. I've missed a few streams. It's been a little rough, but I'm pretty sure by this weekend-ish, we'll be back to normal. I've got a video that's like literally it's 99% done, and it's been sitting there since Sunday. We've just been so busy that I haven't been able to work on it, so maybe that'll be out in the next couple days, talking about new features, yay. And then after that, we'll be doing the Daymar Rally on Saturday, so we'll probably do a highlights video of that as well. And then monthly reports, November, December monthly reports are coming out today. So that's going to be fun to summarize because a lot of good info there. A lot of so-and-so team continued work on 318. I'm going to get tired of that. I already know. I know it's going to be all I'm going to want to know about is new features, and they're going to talk a lot about what has led up to PES. And that's okay because I'd at least like to see it. I still like the info, even if I don't know what it's talking about. There's a PTU reset page, but I just reset the... Yeah, I did the PTU reset. Clearly, it didn't work for me. Maybe I didn't give it long enough. Let's try launching back in one more time. You haven't played since your install wouldn't complete. To be honest, I wouldn't be playing PTU if I wasn't streaming. It's not worth it. I mean, it's great. I love it. 318 is amazing gameplay, but there's still just... It's too many things like this, you know? If I was just hopping on for some casual play, I would not sit here and try to force the game to work. I would probably try it like 3 or 4 times and then move along. Because that's what you should do. If things don't work, that's the best course of action. They implement the reset tool. The account reset tool? No, not yet. And that's just for live. I don't think that works for the PTU, but that is what is being said in the comments and by Aaron. Or no, sorry, not by Aaron. Who was saying that? swear I just read that. Sorry, I'm a little crazy. All right, let me in. Oh, you piece of crap. Come on. Come on. How is Honey's computer doing? Will she be able to stream snipe you? No, I can't get it to post. I don't know why yet. Still trying to figure it out. We were stuck on DRAM for a while, and then DRAM was good. I figured that out. Now we're stuck on the boot light, and I had to start getting ready for this stream, which took an hour because my computer also was having problems. So hers is sitting right here, right off camera. Maybe you can see it. Let's see. If I angle you right there. See that black box on that desk? Yeah, that's her PC. So we'll have that done sometime soon, and she'll actually be able to start hopping in game with me. We're gonna start playing. Whoops. We're gonna start playing some SC together, as long as she's not playing Sims or Mortal Kombat or GTA. I don't know. She has a wide variety of games. Let me into the game. When this happens to you, you end the task process. I haven't ended the task process, but I've done a lot of, you know what? With the reset. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if I need to end the launcher. Reopen. No, you don't get to see my email. Shame on you for even looking. JK, you're supposed to be looking. All right, relaunching again. You just went to the giveaway page to put in 3 entries for the Corsair. It's not an old giveaway. We're giving that one out in a little less than a month. I actually have not done much marketing on that, so there's not many entries, but I'll be including the codes in the videos coming up. If we get hype trains on these streams, I drop extra secret codes on the screen for you guys, and there will be a couple extra. There will be like a few more weeks to get into it. Love your vids. Thank you, Sean. I love that you love the vids. You sound like CIG. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I sound like a conglomerate. 800 something people, and I can pull it off as just one person. Sorry everybody. I'm just getting ahead of things and closing the window now instead of waiting 20 minutes for this dude to start yelling at us. So I had to step off camera real quick. Come on. Oh God, dude. Ay. Is this a bug or is PTU just not many servers? You know what? I don't even know. I haven't been... Okay, we're in. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been able to work on videos much this week. I also haven't been able to keep up with any sort of news regarding Star Citizen whatsoever. Like, I don't even know... and basically everything we talked about on the stream on Monday is what I know. I haven't been caught up this week. It's just a bug. I am not overclocking right now. I am currently using the default cooler on my CPU, so I'm keeping things in line there for now. I gotta get another cooler at some point. What's the deal? You abandon us? I have trust issues already. Robert, don't worry, it won't happen again. I promise. And if it does, I'll send like a tomato body pillow or something. You know, just keep company. No, that's what I want. That was on my wish list. I wanted a space tomato body pillow to keep me company when I'm not sitting at the computer, which is every other time of the day. Stuff like this is the reason why it's on PTU and not on live. Yeah. It's the stuff like this. That's why nobody really wants to play. Okay. That's not true. Everybody, I mean, a lot of people want to play. A lot of people who have access to PTU have said they want to wait until the problems get better. So we're holding a solid 30 frames per second in Orison. I did all the stuff, guys. I actually, let's double check the RAM and make sure it is running at the right speed now. Yep, 3600 millihertz at 64 gigs of RAM. So we're, and then on the new 3080 Ti, the new processor, all that jazz. So we're running the computer as it should be. Does 34, I guess we got to see if it's compiling shaders or what, but we're getting the mid 30s, high 30s in terms of frames per second. Does that sound about right to you all? Tomato! Hello, Corey. Thanks for the commentary you provide and the multiple viewpoints your podcast bring to the floor. Fire! Boop! Boop, homie. Boop. I get you. I like the podcast. It's a lot of fun. Podcast has been a very surprising... It's not something that I really ever thought about doing before we actually did it. And even after doing it, I'd never thought it was going to gain the traction it has. So I enjoy it a lot. Love having people come on. Thanks for watching or listening. Whichever it is. You've been playing quite a bit of 3.18, but you've been very sick. Oh, so you've had like a lot of time at home? Some time off? Oh, you know what? If we're going to go raid some bunkers... Not bunkers. We're raiding derelicts today. I realized because I couldn't get into the game, I never told you guys what was actually happening. We're going to be doing some searching for FPS missions, raiding some derelict ships, finding some loot there, scavenging, maybe even seeing if we can get into a little bit of handheld salvaging if we have any ships over there. But we're going to start real fancy. I'm going to absolutely regret it because I will end up losing all of this, no doubt. But we're doing it anyways. We're going full kitted for this first one. Honestly, because like it's PTU, who cares? What was it that worked, cats? Alright, I want some extra... I definitely want some med pens. And probably... Can I get any multi-tool attachments while we're here? I really am going to want a tractor beam attachment. Guess we could take a sniper. We're going to be fighting outdoors, so the sniper might actually be useful. If it wasn't sticking into my butt. Ouch. Look at that. I am going to need surgery. Been playing quite a bit. Oh, I read that already. Yesterday, oh, I see. You haven't been playing because you've been sick. Yesterday, something crazy was happening on the live servers. Everyone you know was getting a solid 60 frames. It was trippy. Sounds like somebody was doing April Fools too early, maybe? Because that sounds like a joke. Wish you could play the new update, but as someone who doesn't have PTU and seen all the issues, I would like to wait for that to be fixed first. Yeah, I think Wave 2 is going to be a lot better. Or Wave 3 if they go straight to it. But whatever comes after they get the login issues figured out, those are the worst. The login issues, and then I would say the crashes have been pretty bad. Inventory issues I was having have been mostly cleared up. Like things are loading in basically as they did before Pez. And stability has gotten a lot better. That being said, I haven't played much PTU in the last 7 days. I only really played on Monday with you guys. Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm supposed to be going to the hospital. I'm just distracted. Yeah, I got the XMP profile going. VMA still not saving loadouts. Ooh, that's not something that I would say I had hands-on experience with. That's a bad one. Nothing has happened. New patch yesterday. You played 2 hours till the first 30K. You were caught being sneaky at Korea, and you were caught and killed. Bomber. Podcasts are amazing. Listen to them all the time in the car to work. Any other podcasts you guys like listening to? I personally do a lot of. Let's see. We listen to. What is it? It's a thing by I think it's either Vox or The Verge. Pretty sure it's Vox, and they do one called like things you didn't know or things you should know or something like that. Just like strange questions that you don't really think about too much but are interesting. Like I don't know, why do we cry? Like why are the tears created kind of thing, or stuff like that. Like things that you say at a party when everybody has run out of topics and you're feeling awkward. Oh, I don't want to regenerate here. I just want to buy stuff. Also listen to, like, I guess political podcasts. We don't have to get into that. Recently was going to start this new one. It's actually, you guys might be interested in this. It is video game related. Not that nobody does anything not video game related. Just, you know, it fits. They're all around us. Oh, why am I logged out of my podcast app? This new one I found called Helix Station. And it is actually, can you see this on the screen? Probably not. This is probably too small. Yeah, you can't really see this. It is a it's actually a podcast. It's a narrative story, 6 episodes long of 6 episodes long from Callisto Protocol. And it's starring a big name or two, I think. It's starring what's her name? Gosh, what is her name? Brienne of Tarth. Why can't I remember her actress name? Somebody's got me. I know somebody remembers it better than I do. Geez, it takes forever to find these casts. There we go. Gwendolyn Christie. Thank you, Shifty. Yeah. It's starring Gwendolyn Christie and Michael Ironside. I mean, could you want a better voice to voice act a character for a video game narrative story? It's great. So it's kind of like gold. It's relatively unknown about because they didn't market it very well. And it's just like this really solid narrative, high production value horror series about the Callisto Protocol universe, starring these 2 AAA actors. Or I guess, I don't know if Michael Ironside is considered AAA, but he's AAA in my heart. Splinter Cell himself. Any hope for Open PTU this weekend? I do not think so, no. Oh, the end task thing. Yeah, Cats, you might have been right there. Good call. Lots of us have access but are still waiting for live. Scrapyard, I know y'all are out there sitting in the shadows and waiting. I can't wait for this to go live. So close to the Mandalorian outfit, just need to change that helmet. I do it just to annoy people. Is he gonna add the helmet? Is he? In fact, maybe I'll even put it in my inventory just to fake everyone out. Ha ha! Listen to Myths and Legends. It's a lot of fun to hear a bunch of different stories. Okay. What is that one about? Yeah, Bungie. RAM is now running at the right speed. We got 3,600. Ooh, 64 gigs of it, too. It's sweet. I think you're going to be happy with that. I can feel it all over my body. Gwendolyn was in Sandman. That's right. Yeah, she was Lucifer. Correct? She's also... I just watched something else with her in it. She's in Wednesday. And she's in Game of Thrones. And she plays incredibly different characters and does a really good job. She's a great actress. Also super tall. Which, you know, is kind of her thing. One of her things. Do you guys sell ammo for the guns you sell? I feel like it'd be rude if you didn't. Wait, are you selling... Do you sell other weapons? Oh, have I been bamboozled? I thought they only had the weapons on the wall. No, we got C-54 ammo here. Get quite a bit of that. And I want an S-38. If they've got it, I'd like to take it. But they don't have it. They don't actually have other ammo. They're just selling a bunch of ammo for weapons they don't carry. That's cool, guys. We'll grab a couple scopes and get going. Folk tales and such from all different parts of the world and cultures. Ooh, are any of them scary? That sounds like great scary stuff. Let me look that up real quick. What app do you guys use for podcasts? I use Pocket Casts. Quite enjoyable. Although, the one thing I don't like is that Pocket Casts will not have your myths, legends, and myths and legends. Cool. Pocket Casts won't have your podcasts as the downloaded episodes listed all in a list. Instead, they have like the screen full of your podcast, and you have to click into each one to see which ones you've downloaded. Like, girl, come on. Show me which ones I have downloaded. I don't remember what I was doing 2 nights ago when I was thinking about my road trip. I just opened it expecting goodness to play. Oh yeah, she was in Star Wars too. I forget that role. Not to say anything about Star Wars. That being said, Andor is the best Star Wars to ever be released. I stand by that. Don't at me. Some of them can definitely be creepy. I love that. I love a good creep. Creepy, not a good creep. I don't like a creep. Don't creep on me. In fact, we've been looking for some creepier stuff to both watch and listen to. We've basically run out of scary movies at this point. We've been scraping the bottom of the barrel, at least in terms of like big budget stuff for the past year. And I know there's a lot of good stuff in indie, but I do like some good special effects, you know? I like a high budget. It's a little fancy. But there's great stuff indie and also really good stuff that's not in the American market. You haven't listened to Lore. Ooh, is that another podcast? I love you guys. Keep them coming. Keep me satisfied with scary stuff. I don't get enough of it, and honestly, Mrs. Tomato is hard to scare. Cool. Oh gosh, yes. I should have come to you guys for podcasts earlier. Please clear the hatch. Something you'd like to know is, with piracy becoming possible in 3.18, how does that affect the prospector in quant mining? You assume it's not possible to pirate. No, it's not possible to steal that. But people will still do it. They'll still pirate prospectors like they have been for ye old ages. Oh, Lord Skippy. Super chat. Thank you. PTU patch note says added large-scale diffuse to planet-driven shading mode of organics shader. Dude, you would know that better than me. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, but like... Yo, I'm getting 34 frames per second flying through Orison. I can't believe this. This game is beautiful now. Oh, still some hitches. Okay, maybe I should shut up. Don't talk about it, Tomato. Yeah, Skippy, I don't know what the heck that says. But I'm sure if you go and type it into Chat GPT, maybe you'll get some kind of nonsense that at least tries to make sense. You liked Andor Fix It? We're working through it again. I'm working through it for my second time with my sister and wife right now. And I was, you know, I didn't realize this because I was so engrossed the first time I was watching it, but I understand now why a lot of people, why the show didn't take off. The first 2 episodes are pretty slow, especially episode 2. If you're not super interested in the character development, there's not really much that happens in the second episode, and I feel like episode 2 would be the time where everyone is like, okay, I've heard a lot of good things. Obviously, there's some good bones here, but I want to give it another chance before I take a dip, because first episode wasn't the best. Again, that's not to say it wasn't a quality episode. It just wasn't as exciting. But then you get to the 3rd episode. Like, if you stick it out for episode 3, holy crap. It gets so good. I went back and watched Rogue One after I watched Andor. In some ways, it made it better. But in other ways, honestly, it made Rogue One worse for me. Because the writing in Andor is so much better. The writing in Rogue One comes off very cliche in comparison when you go and whoa. It's a cool dance move. When you go and watch it again. Welcome to Night Vale. Is that another one? All right, all right, all right. Put that one in here. Did I watch Happy? Is that a movie? Or is that song by Pharrell Williams? What the absolutely... Excuse me? Oh my lord. Oh, you know what I realized? Hey, do they sell the multi-tool at that store in Orison? Over... Let's see. Providence platform? Do they sell... You know the store with all the blue stuff? Do they sell multi-tools there? Because I'm not going to be able to get a salvage tool attachment at Port Olisar. I'm going to have to find that. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to find that. What is going on here? Yeah, they sell it there? Okay. I got to get back over there real quick. Sorry. Little detour, folks. What are we rolling? About 2 grams of Keef cover joint goodness rolled up. No, it's just Star Citizen actually. Same effect though. Gets you a little hazy. Star Citizen will start to. My friend once said Star Citizen chafes on the brain, and I'd say that's kind of accurate. Vagabond, good to see you. How's it going? The machine is running well. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you guys are paying attention to the frames up in the top right-hand corner. For those of you who have watched my stream for a while, you know that I don't get 40 frames per second. I just don't. It does not happen. I don't even get 30 frames per second in a city. Honestly, I'm lucky if I'm getting 20 to 25 frames per second. So, this is phenomenal. It feels like a different game almost. Vision Center. Tourism platform. Where the heck? I want to go to Providence Industrial Platform. Why does it feel like we just came from here? That's really weird. Oh, right, because it does a loop. I'm just dumb. Wait, did that just close? I thought it was already... Hey, duo. Don Von de Grate. Is that correct? Is that close at least? The next shuttle is approaching the station. You're having a hard time getting into it. You think you're in episode 2, still can't finish it. And/or episode 2? Like I said, it's pretty slow. If you're not super invested into learning about the characters, I think I loved it because I was really into... I just like, I really want some new, interesting science fiction to follow. And if it doesn't include Jedi, it's going to feel a lot more fresh when it's coming from Star Wars. So I was really interested in it. It wasn't until episode 3... It wasn't until episode 3 finished and episode 4 started, and I realized kind of how they were going about the show. They split it into acts. So at the end of episode 3, everything changes. It changed, like the type of show it is completely changes. And that happens again after episode 6 or so. And once I realized that and realized kind of where the story was going and how it was all, how the first 3 episodes were just kind of an intro, I was like, okay, I'm pumped for this. It felt a lot like Arcane. It's kind of the same way they set up Arcane with like the whole 3 episode loops. And I know that's a common thing. It's not like a new phenomenon or anything. But it's very noticeable. And it works for it. Wait, can you actually sell the prospector bags? I thought you could only take them off. I didn't know you could sell them. That's pretty cool. Scrapyard, I hope you like Helix Station. Let me know what you think. Yeah, the espionage aspect of it. That's why the middle 3 episodes are like my favorite. Episodes 4, 5, and 6. And then a little bit of like 9 and 10. Are like my favorite. No, 10 and 11. No, 11 and 12, I think. because they get very deep into like the spy part of it, which is cool. Oh, I love The Expanse. I've got a... It's actually one of my tattoos. You might be able to see it. Expanse fans probably recognize this. I love that show. And the books. I actually really like the books more than the show, but the show's really good too. I wouldn't know about the books if it weren't for the show, so I'm very grateful that they both exist. My vacation was great, by the way. Thank you for asking. We had a fantastic time. The move, I'm guessing you're asking about the transition from California to here. It's been a lot of fun because I have my sister with us as we're traveling, and she's getting to see Turkey. But it was hard. Cousin Crows, do they also sell it? Let's see. Oh, I'm so far behind in chat. Covalix should have it too. Wait, is there a Covalix store? Which one's Covalix? What's up, Top Wolf? Looking crisp? Is the camera performing better than usual? Thank you. Okay, well, we've got the salvage attachment. It's a little... I guess it makes sense in a chop shop to have a salvage attachment. That makes sense. Now we need a tractor beam. I'd expect you guys to also have a tractor beam. How do you move around all this stuff? Platforms missions are bugged this patch. They won't complete. Sacred! Hey! I saw you pop in earlier. I'm so sorry. Good to see you here. Do you stream on Twitch, by the way? Should I give you a shout out? What other stuff have I been watching? Catch up on Edge Runners. I actually haven't started Edge Runners yet. We just finished watching The Watcher, which is a very interesting show. It was okay. I've been... Oh, gosh. Since I finished Andor, I haven't really been watching anything. Like, the way me and Mrs. Tomato do it is we watch almost everything together. And occasionally we watch things separate. She usually watches during, like... stream time, like when I'm streaming right now, and I'll usually watch stuff maybe when she's out with some friends. But I haven't really had anything lately. I did get into Bad Batch a little bit on a Star Wars kick after Andor. Oh, you know what? We're starting Last of Us tonight. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to watch it because we don't get HBO in Turkey. But then I realized I can just VPN into my laptop, connect that to our TV, and we'll be good. So I was not mentally prepared. I was expecting that Last of Us would be sort of an end of the year thing. I could mentally get myself emotionally stable. But no, we're jumping straight into it. And I don't know if I'm ready. Geez, it gets so sad. I'm excited for it though. If there's any game that I would want to see as a movie, that'd be high up on the list. I can't say that'd be it for sure, but it's up there. Old Gods of Appalachia is a good hillbilly lore horror podcast. Hillbilly horror. They have some freaky lore. It's a good name. Sounds like you've not played for a while. Will it be worth deleting SC and doing a new install when 318 Live arrives due to the shaders? I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if you don't have internet caps, it can never hurt, I guess, but you probably should save your key binding folder at the very least, just so you know you don't lose your key bindings. You hate prequel shows like that when you know the people die in the end. Andor being the prequel show. I guess I honestly don't even think about it. Why is that? What does it change knowing that they're gonna die? Oh, oh God. Yeah, Waximus, you had it. I'm so far behind in chat. Sorry. Yeah, this is the Razorback on the tattoo. Oh, Covalix is above Cousin Crows. Okay. Tell how much time I spend in cities. I don't know where anything is. I still can't believe I'm looking up there and seeing 40s in the frames per second. In for a treat with Last of Us? I bet. Should check out the Peripheral on Prime. That's one that I've been meaning to start as well. Chloe Grace Moretz is an awesome actor. And sci-fi, high-budget sci-fi TV shows are exactly what I enjoy. So, yeah, we'll check that out at some point. Everyone dies in the end.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Afternoon, Witch Space. You hoping me and Mrs. T are doing well, rested, and recovered after the Xmas running around? Almost recovered. And fairly rested. Let's see, what are we going to be going to? Derelict ships. Probably not going to want something too big. So that we can land easily. It's something that's going to keep us... Man, I still just don't have a regular. How about a cutter?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
The peripheral's really good. Good to hear. Feels like it's so easy to get sci-fi hero stories wrong. You know, The Expanse makes things much easier because you have a full group, you have a wide selection of characters, but I think the peripheral's based on like 1 or 2 people, right? Very lot riding on them in that story. Good to hear that it's pretty good. Last of Us episode 1 is really good, threw me off living in Austin. Are they releasing it 1 episode at a time, or is it all at once? Should I not jump in just yet? I hate waiting. Don't want to wait. Give it now. Will the wipe take all of our cash or just our ships and inventory? Our cash will be gone as well, except for your starting cash that you might have with your packages or anything else. The Expanse got you into Star Citizen. Actually, the show was originally developed as an MMO game. Yeah, wasn't it a... No, they made a board game now. It'd be cool to see The Expanse as an RTS, which is basically Final Frontier. What brings me to Turkey? We live here. This is our home. At least for now. My wife is from here, so we come back here. It's more affordable than the US right now, so we're kind of just waiting until we can get our own permanent place over there. What's up, Tactamingo? I'm in 318. Real smooth 318 too. Oh my gosh, we dropped below 30 frames per second. I'm gonna send all of this stuff back. All right, you little dump bucket, let's go. What the heck? Is one of my thrusters damaged? Did you guys see that? That thing was sparking. I'm pretty sure my my big left thruster was... Yeah, you see that? It's sparking. Why is it sparking? It just... Drake, right? Just comes off the line already damaged. Where is that? Doesn't say they're damaged. Nope. They're all at full health. It's just Drake quality. And I know Drake didn't make the thrusters, but they did attach them. Doesn't Turkey have an F1 race? I don't know. Istanbul would seem like a good place for one, if you could get the roads cleared. I did sort out the XMP. We're on 64 gigs now. Just graduated, call it an oops straight recession. Yo, even worse than that, just trying to finish off college in like COVID times. Sounds miserable. It's already difficult enough. Okay, we're gonna head to PO first, and then we're gonna get started on these missions. This is what it is. This is what it is to start with a reset character. You have to get everything all over again. Bought a cutter for your alt account. It's a solid little starter. It's a feature. It's on the brochures. They're like, take cool pictures with your ship. Look at the cool sparks flying from the back of it. Nobody else can do this. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and flip it. Flip it. We're going too fast. There we go. Okay. Let me in.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I think whenever I get voice attack, that's what I'm going to use for my docking permission assistance thing. Request, docking assistance request. Let me in! Please, please continue to landing pad 1. Thank you for your kind demeanor.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Am I in the cutter? Yeah. It loves to appear broken a lot. Yeah, no, I think that's just Drake, you know? Oh my gosh, like, if I'm even selecting buttons right now, it's just so amazing. 50 frames per second I'm getting right now. It's gonna be so long until I get over this. Because I have to experience everything in Star Citizen at this frame rate again. Feels good, feels sweet. It feels right. Do I play on mouse and keyboard or HOTAS? I am mouse and keyboard, mainly because when we're going between the US and Turkey, it's just too much to try and carry HOTAS or HOTAS. Completing university education at the height of COVID-19 was a hell of a trip, I bet. I would have hated to be in like high school for that. Okay, we got our S-38. I'm glad I could at least get that from this trip. Oh no! Oh. Oh, god dang it. Okay, well, at least we're here. I just realized I didn't. I'm such an idiot at this game. I didn't get any of the stuff. Gosh dang it. Well, someday. Someday I won't make stupid mistakes. I guess there's no salvaging happening today, unless we can find an attachment. At least we can get a rifle here. Shame. Shame on me. Must be nice to have double digits. It is very nice. I never thought I'd see it. Yeah, voice attack's still a thing. Bet I can't wait until DX12. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Gen 12 stuff, but I'm not a smart enough person to know exactly what it means to have DX12 capabilities. Like, I can't quantify it other than they've said it's going to be helpful, and I've seen it. No. Oh, I thought I just crashed. I've seen it improve other games, so it should do something nice for Star Citizen, but I don't know that much about what's going on. You know what I could have done? I could have gotten a scope. Oh, I'm not bringing a vulture. I'm going to bring the cutter. Weapon attachments. Any scopes? Why is ammo in weapon attachments? Drake applies the pre-torn jeans logic to their ships. Just comes off the factory line a little scuffed. It's not scuffed, man. It's hip, okay? It's the new style, just like you said. My torn jeans and my rugged boots. You You prefer Game Touch these days. Really cheap but high quality. What's Game Touch? Is that like Game Glass? High school was great in COVID. You got to stay at home and not talk to any other teenagers. Well, that's great. I mean, that's great for me now. If I was a teenager, I'd want to talk to other teenagers, but more so than like my parents. Didn't really want to go all the way back down to Orison, especially if we can. Let's check out if we got any missions already. All right. So, search, research, maintenance, mercenary. Do you have any like actual security work assessment? Crusader security, going to security post. No. Delivery. There's got to be a derelict here somewhere. Unexpected inheritance. Kovalic Station. Yo, why is everybody asking for help at Kovalic Station? Like every single one of these people is like, can you go to Kovalic Station? Wait, hold on. They were just sitting there, blah, blah, blah. It's not right. She deserves better. How about it? You willing to go to Kundo and haul her crate back? Yeah, all these people just want you to get stuff for them from Kundo. What am I doing right now? We're going to try and take some missions to go find those derelicts. Doesn't look like I have anything yet. Some mining claim. All right, tell you what. Oh, I actually don't even know how to get to the Daymar crash site. What failed for you as soon as you got close? Derelict missions? I think I'm going to have to look up how to find something because I'm not getting anything offered to me. Interesting, too. Because usually there's something. Maybe there's a bounty. Sometimes they have them on the ground. Last seen at the garden. No. This one doesn't even say. This one is... All right, let's see what this is. Where are you taking me? Oh, this is... No, dang it. This is a freaking player bounty. I don't want that. Why do they have a... I forgot they do player bounties in here. Retrieval op under investigation tab in personal. Oh, yeah, we could do this. That sounds good. We need to find a package ID'd 889928. Okay. Let's do it. We got our stuff. I think we got one med pen, so good luck to us. We did not get to keep that sniper that I saved for myself. Or did we? Is it already on our back? Okay, it's on our back, but we don't have ammo for it. I'm just going to go ahead and drop... yeah, drop this helmet in the vehicle. And let's get going. Yo, did we get a sub, Lanier 2? Thanks for the sub. 5 months now. Aw, did somebody already take the titanium? New patch repeats you today? I think somebody said one dropped yesterday. Okay, well, we're still going to go to Daymar, because we're still going to make it to this site and see what's out there. There might be some NPCs to kill. You never know. Thank you, Clink.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, I'm over this music. I need something a little more in the mood. You know, you need some action stuff for the action segments. Then again, half the time I'm playing action music, there's no action. Yesterday's patch was a big one, so would be surprised if there was another today. What did they do in yesterday's patch? Bug fixes? Always a delight to be here, and so happy to see your new rig working as intended. Thank you. Happy to have you here, as always. And super, super happy for the rig to be working. Okay. We don't have a marker for the mission. Do they not? How are you supposed to find the place if there's no marker for the mission? Thankfully, we caught a break and were able to track down the people responsible to Whistler's crypt. We need you to head there and recover the package. You'll be able to ID it by its serial number. Expect the outlaws. Once you got the package, fly it to Kruger Ore. Yeah, they don't tell you anything about how to get the package. Does it normally? Is this because of the mission glitch that happened earlier? Do you think they should add customizable trinkets you can hang from your cockpit? I think they should, and they do plan on it. Thought there was something in here. No? Maybe it's in the Corsair. Yeah, they plan on allowing us to have stuff hanging around. Okay, I might have to cancel this mission. Not a great start. I don't want to abandon it. This is exactly what we were looking for, but there's nothing. I have nothing. Unless I'm forgetting something very obvious. What have you missed in the last 2 weeks in SC? Nothing really. Honestly, me and you have both been pretty away, but nothing's really happened in the last 2 weeks. They ran some, I think, Jumptown. Now they're doing Siege of Orison. Not so secret stash is not, though. Yeah, that's true. Yay. Alright, abandoning it, and we'll try again. Yeah, see, it's gone now. Cave on Daymar. Cave on Calliope. Security work assessment. Crusader Security wants me to go take out some threats at security post Kriska on Selin. Oh, they're seeking somebody qualified though, so maybe not for me. Delivery mission? You know what? Let's just go take that one. Let's go take out Kriska. It's on Selin. We'll do this real quick, get on the good books with Crusader Security, and maybe they'll give us some more missions that actually have to do with fun stuff. Because that's how life works, right? You do the hard stuff, and then you get to do the fun stuff. Right? They like to give us a reward, right? Oh, is it actually going to let me jump to OM from here? Yeah, they already have a couple things for the dashboard. Dash, ship dash, whatever you call it. You just can't put them on there yet. Hey, Toga. Yeah, it's been a little while. How you been these last few weeks? That was a bug you thought they fixed in the PTU. It was one of their bugs. One of the untrustables. I'm out of water. All right. Can we now actually do a mission? Security post Lespin. Is not what we want. I'm tracking the wrong mission, that's why. Oh, you can already put this stuff in the dash? Does that work on every ship? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Very cool, though. Do you know if any more ships can be bought in-game, like the Scorpius or Vulture? No, I haven't seen any yet. I haven't heard any news about that. Oh, somebody anonymously gifted out a sub to the community. Thank you for that. Started your first job since you got out of the military, then realized you still can't do a job because of your injuries. Dang. I'm sorry. That's really rough, Toga. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of, like, is it a leg injury, arm? You had the bobblehead on your Pisces dash. Really cool that that works already. All right, what's the over-under that these turrets start shooting at me when we get here? They're not on us yet. Maybe we'll be okay. But I should probably still park behind something. As if that helps. Let's see. Sneak over here. Just kind of tuck on back here behind this hill. I'm sure none of them will care. Fracture both your legs and have the knees of a 60-year-old as an 18-year-old. Wow. Yo, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sounds incredibly difficult. Does that hurt your ability to walk? Or is it mainly like crouching or squatting? You have your virtual UEE flag in the Corsair? Yo, I didn't know this stuff was possible. That's very cool. They bobble, which shouldn't surprise you with the bobblehead, but you know what? It's Star Citizen. We like to acknowledge the little things when they're there. Looking forward to finally being able to play SC again after 4 years later this month. What has kept you away for 4 years? Oh my gosh, we're getting almost 80 frames per second. 80 freaking frames per second? Are you serious? This is crazy. This is like triple the frame rates I used to get. Maybe able to find work that just requires your hands, like stuff with computers. Might be possible, yeah. But that also takes, you know, more training, more time to get up to speed with that kind of stuff. It's extremely difficult to get on disability as a young adult. Honestly, anything health related in the US gets fairly difficult and complicated pretty quickly. Oh, you had a garbage computer. So you're like me. You got an upgrade. No, triple the frame rate compared to my old computer. I just upgraded my computer. So I used to get probably like 20 to 30 frames per second in a place like this. Now I'm getting 70 to 80. As for things I noticed from 3.17 until this patch, really, it's a couple frames higher on my old computer. We can check and see what's going on with this one, though. I'll probably play some live this weekend, and we can do some comparisons. But it's PTU versus live. It's not a closed environment. Anything could be different. I wouldn't say it's super reliable. I'm on a 3080 Ti. I didn't adjust any of my settings. I just enabled my RAM all the way to 3600 millihertz instead of just... Are you security, sir? You're supposed to have an arrow over your head to show that you're... But your armor is blue, so it concerns me that you... Is that a... See now... Looks like security is white. Oh, I'm so scared. That's Crusader security. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to... These guys are not forgiving. Okay. Somebody's shooting. Is that... Oh my god, I hate this friend or foe. I can't tell who's who. Purple lights. Just gotta see them purple lights, and then you know. It's so funny how the elevator just opens up and they're like, "I have joined the battle." How many of them are there? I don't have a counter or anything. Yo, this is so much easier with the high frame rate. I can actually aim at people and I'm actually shooting people. This is wild. I can defend myself when there's no lag. And now I understand why people say it's a little bit easy when the server frame rate is low. Yeah, when your frame rate is high, it gets a lot better. Is the mission tracking working? No kill count. Yeah, I think it might not be, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go back down. Let's go back down real quick and open it up. Oh, excuse me. Y'all, oh, crap. Why are you guys not shooting this person? Dang. I don't think I've ever seen AI react that fast. That was, wow. All right. I'm not going to be like anti-gaslit by these people anymore and assume it's just safe over here because they're not shooting. They just... It's like they were baiting me. All right. Let's take a look real quick at the mission. Salty Mike loves this patch from all the talking I've done with him. In fact, he's supposed to be on the podcast this week. So we'll probably chat a little bit about 3.18. And his thoughts on it. I'm not getting any sort of a counter. This might be broken. Cries in 20 frames per second. I was like you. just hours ago. I don't think there's anybody else here. You know what was also really nice about that, engaging the AI? I'm sure plenty of you have had this happen where like you're fighting the AI and they're shooting you, but Was this hanging from my headphones the whole time? It's like a zip tie. When they're shooting you, and instead of them shooting you and you getting hit, and then like taking cover, all of their shots lag and hit you at the same time, and you just immediately die. I don't think I've ever seen my health go down into the upper 80s and stay there, because it's always just like I get hit with everything all at once. So overall, I don't know if that has anything to do with my FPS, if that's part of the server FPS being at like 10 FPS, which is not great, but better. Whatever it is, while I'm playing the game right now, it feels a lot more like a game experience, and less like I'm just going through the motions. I actually looked at my health for once. Times you've tried to do the new Orison stuff. You had that with shotgunners. The, what about them being... Oh, they just kill you super quick, yeah. So, I think this is broken. We get a freaking security assessment video and it's broken? Come on. Or not video, mission. Please come out. Jeez, this sucks. So we're gonna have to cancel this one, take negative rep with Crusader, and start over. I think I saw somebody say they applied to the garden. Welcome aboard. We are getting back into the swing of things for the year, coming up this next weekend, so glad to have you with us for that. And Roper Truson, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you, mate. All right, you guys come out. I'm going only pistol. Make this a lot, not really any easier for you, but like, it's more fun. Where's your friends? You like the new security armors? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between them still. It'd be nice to get the indicators better. Oh, this... super disappointing. So one of the bigger problems with the game is, like, you can complain about lack of content with this game. I think they've done a decent job of adding an okay amount of content for certain types of playstyles. But it's really this kind of stuff. Missions not working, mission-specific items not spawning in. Like, these little things really hurt the experience. Again, kind of like the 60K error. It's the kind of stuff that, like, if I was playing casually, I'd just say, okay, I'm going to chill out and wait until I can more reliably do this. That's why I don't blame people for not watching or playing the game. And that's why I tell people, if you're not enjoying it, hold off. Don't force yourself to play it if it's not fun. People tell you too often to rely on the markers. Yeah. Rely on your own eyes in this game. Not much loot in this bunker. The security is actually patrolling. They're walking around! Praise be! Oh, another multi-tool. That's good. I guess it makes sense that there are so many of these tiger claws in a security station. Speaking of stations, I feel like their CIG might try to do the same thing with space stations that they do with the underground bunkers. Like, they might try to make medical security and military space stations. Maybe not medical, but security, military. We already have military. We have cargo. We're getting refinery, or we have refinery. We'll probably get some sort of, I guess we have comm arrays, which would be the data ones. But yeah, it feels like we're getting archetypes for space stations, and maybe that means that they'll package missions in the same way, and space stations will act in the same way underground bunkers will. Have they talked about player classes? Still kind of new to the game, but are they going to add like infiltrator setups? So Star Citizen is just a classless game. It's completely it fits the player. Like if you want to do, what were you saying, infiltrator style? So if you wanted to do infiltrator style, you could.
There he is!
Jesus. Freaked me out, Marley. Or Marleo Star. So they don't have power for armor in the game yet, but armor will run off the similar kind of systems to ships, where you'll have power emissions. People will be able to detect you, so you'll be able to build your character with less of a sort of a power signature, and probably sneak and be a little bit more stealthy. You'll be able to do the same with your ship in terms of power. You already can, actually. You can go only snipers, only pistols, silencers. Don't harm allies. I didn't harm anybody. Jerks. Anything noticeable new in the newest PTU patch? Not that I know, no. Repair stations. Yeah, that could be one. These kind of errors are just not okay. Low-hanging fruit, which makes a huge difference for new and old players. Don't understand why CIG doesn't fix this. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating. It is frustrating as heck that the missions are so unreliable. I'm gonna guess that the things that they could fix are things that may be broken. This is another one of those things that's like, after server meshing, there's not really any more excuse, at least that we know of, for this kind of stuff to be going on. Not to put a bunch of weight on the back of server meshing, but like when we're talking about things like the server desync, server FPS, the ability for servers to continue running after 30Ks, all that kind of stuff, a lot of it is linked to server meshing. And I like to think that the aspects of the game that are tracking these missions, that are making sure that they run correctly, are getting clogged up by the way that these servers are running. So I do hope that we see some clearance in that in the next year or two, because it sucks that they fall flat so often. Real Exodus, how you doing? Let's get out of here. Next time. Next time. Bro is dripped out. You like my armor? Or you mean my fancy shirt? You had that, you thought that power thing something they said from the start. You kind of don't remember it being a thing. Armor power is something as far back as I think 2018 is when I started hearing about it. I don't know when the first time they talked about it was. Helmet attachments and stuff for scans. Yeah, I do know that one of the things that they are interested in doing, they haven't confirmed if it's a feature, and at least as far as I'm aware, the ability to have like more in-depth scanners. So like in ships, you'll have scanners that can pull up different information on the ship, or different readings or signatures on a planet. Specialized scanners for things like the Terrapin or the MSR or the Endeavor. Maybe they would do that for bounty hunters on foot, where you could scan someone and see more of their criminal history and stuff, instead of just what they have on them at that moment. Okay. So we got kicked out of that mission. Let's see if they've got another one for us. And they don't. What do you know? Perfect. This is data skimmers, claim jumpers. They just kind of screwed us over. Oh. Up. Yes, here we go. We got a derelict. Let's go. Where is this at? Where's the derelict at? Don't tell me it's okay, cool. I thought it was about to be all the way on the other side of the star system. Your real life trip. Thank you. I do like this shirt. Right around when you stopped looking at the project, you did come back through around 312, and you're still around. Yeah, it was before 312 when they were talking about that. Is a third-person view HUD planned? No. The game's not really meant to be played in third person. They have the third-person camera, but I'm not even sure they're going to keep that long term. So it's kind of, it's exploitable in FPS situations. Just hope they short out PTU ships constantly resetting to default. Somebody mentioned that VMA stuff still not working. Crusader pulled a Hurston, stealing from their neighbors. Hurstons will the Hurstons will straight up make you work for them, and then they'll tell you that their payment was just not collecting your fines for that month. Okay, we can do better than this. We're still 100 kilometers away. Did they fix the seat bug? Which seat? This one in the cutter? Agreed, Acadia. You were thinking about, do I think they will add... Oh, crap. No, I pressed the wrong button. No! Dang it. That was a bad mistake. Do I think they will add a way to sell quantum paths or a map for quantum pre-charted GPS-like tools? I think you'll be able to sell coordinates. Set a beacon down and then sell the coordinates to that beacon and say, hey, I know where there's a fat drop of booty out there in space. Give me the goods and I'll give you the goods, you know what I'm saying? And then they'd be like, yeah, dog, I know what you mean. Hit me up with them cords. And you'll be like, beep boop, bop boop, coming through on the scope right now, Holmes. And they'll be like, dope. Here's 20,000 UEs. And you're like, yeah, baby. Exploration game loop. There it is. Third person is great for making vids. Maybe they can keep camera mode or something. Yeah, like Acadia said. Like a camera drone or something. Whoop. And we drop out here. For anybody who's newer to the game, very useful tool if you're trying to get to a place that is not marked by a quantum beacon. Like this one was in between two of them. Just quantum boost or quantum jump from one beacon to the other. And then when you get close to your spot that you want to stop, just hit U to turn your ship off. That'll get you a lot closer. A lot of the ships in PTU were having problems where you'd get stuck in seats. Well, I haven't had that problem yet today, so they might have fixed it. When is pooping mechanics coming in? After all, it's not realistic until Whammer Burger gives you mud butt in the middle of Miles Eckhart's Idris mission. Whammer's Burger is going to turn into Whammer's underwear. It's gross. Yeah, like hygiene is coming with actor status T2. I don't know if that's coming this year. They have work scheduled to finish it on it this year, but it's also going to be probably used mostly for Squadron for the first like 6 months. So maybe next year we'll see hygiene stuff. And even then, I don't know if it's going to be like waste so much. It's just shower and bathroom, or just shower. All right, we got our first derelict here. Shall we settle down and see what we've got down here? Apparently they've lost themselves some cargo in this wreck and are looking for me to pick it up and deliver it to the good people of Crusader. So maybe while we're down here looking for their stuff, we can find something nice for ourselves too. Get a little bit of loot. Oh! Did I hear gunfire? No. Are there? Oh, they did add enemies to the Caterpillar Rex. I forgot about that. Yeah, the Vulture lights are very rough. Cutter has a toilet, but the Cuddy doesn't. I'm betting they'll add one to the Cuddy once it has its gold pass. They've gotten better at making ships since that thing got reworked. I don't see anybody out here. Okay, let's see. Oh, I never got my tractor beam attachment. That was kind of dumb of me. I definitely meant to do that. Jeez. Yeah, I meant to get that at Port Olisar. What am I thinking? No. Okay. Nothing here. So we don't even know what box we're looking for. Guess we'll just take whatever boxes we can find. Well, there's enemies on some of the Rex, and I remember in the patch notes they did say they added some enemies to the old Rex, but I'm not seeing or hearing any of them yet. Is the old Caterpillar Wreck? Let's see. I guess if we can find any loot boxes. But yeah, this might be the old wreck. They really need to take out the old ones, because the inconsistency is going to be a little confusing. Whoa. But this does feel like an old wreck kind of thing. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Am I even tracking the mission? Whoa! What? Why is the mission gone? Gosh, someone beat me to it. How do I get anything done if everything is done by the time I get there? All right, here we go. Derelict outpost on Daymar. Again. The retrieval op missions pay way too little. Everything in this game pays way too little. Unless you're just trying to buy burritos all the time, then you're good. You got an Avenger Titan bundle. Which place should you start at, being new to the game? I'd go New Babbage. It's gonna be a good spot. You'll have some interesting opportunities to do 890 jump missions, bunker raid missions. You can deliver packages out there. You'll probably find a couple other people that you can hang out with, and Avenger Titan's good if you have a couple people that you want to fly around with. You can go rock mining out there, loading that into the Avenger Titan. You got plenty of ground space on Microtech. It's a lot of land to drive around, so you can get a ground vehicle loaded in. New Babbage is just a solid spot for a new player. Still my go-to. Still what I'm going to suggest. Up until later this year when they fix the new player experience, and I believe they're starting with R-Corp. So at some point, R-Corp is going to become the new best place for new players, but for now, it's still the big old New Babbage for me. If someone picks up the box, you lose it. It would be, I wouldn't mind that as long as they make it very clear, hey, the mission just got handled by someone else. If you want, you can go kill that person and finish the mission yourself. Imagine that. I'm finishing this mission! You chase them down and kill them. ArcCorp is convenient due to the armor and gun shop for FPS stuff. Yeah. The problem with ArcCorp is that there's no ground. You miss out on so much gameplay because there's no ground. So there's no bunkers, there's no caves, there's no rivers, there's no clouds. There's no area to drive your ground vehicles on. There's no area to go and land and try things out in the game other than on city building tops. Like, it's just super limiting. And for a veteran, I'd say, yeah, check out ArcCorp. That's a great place to be. But for a new player, you're just missing out on a lot of what the game has to offer if you spawn there first. $6K for the retrievals versus $45K for the 3-box bunker runs, because the retrievals require some FPS combat, right? I mean, like, you could make more than $6K if you killed everybody there and sold all of their stuff. If you just went there and looted the whole place and didn't finish the mission, you'd probably make more than you would if you did the mission. Which is just really, really strange. They could do bunker raids inside skyscrapers, and I believe that's the plan. They've talked a lot about building interiors for a while, and they've actually seemed to have scaled up the idea over the last couple of years. So I fully believe we'll have raids in buildings in skyscrapers at ArcCorp, kind of like the missions we have in Orison right now. Galactic Warrior, good to see you today. Can I call you Gwe? GWE? My friend Gwe? You think Orison will be best in 3.18? Because of all the gameplay on Crusaders Moons? Retrieval ops require you to have played Tarkov. Why do you say that? Is the FPS just really good? All right, let's not hit the ground, yeah? There we go. Okay, we still got some distance. Why am I doing this at night, though? Took you a while to find out the Shubin shop and New Babbage sold armor and Centermass sold FPS guns. Again, things that they need to do to help inform people how the game works. That's the most important part. Just wait. Later this year, quote me on it, I think that's going to be one of the main focuses of the new player experience updates. Just presenting the information that's already there, which is like, you'd wish it was there already, but, you know, whatever. Is there truly a functional purpose for window armor screens? Some of the vehicles have them, but can and when we shoot out glass transparent aluminum windows? I don't actually know, but they have focused on making them be a thing in the ships. I'm not sure if they'll ever get around to making them matter, though. It's one of those features I consider to be extra. All right, here is our derelict. Now, and we've got our... It's going to be so funny when they can start shooting at ships. I'm going to get knocked out of the sky so quickly. It's also cool, though. It's also going to be cool because then they actually set up for you, you know? They expect you to be coming down the hill. Right now, I'm landing in my ship right here. Freaking lighten up everything as I come in. And they'll still just be walking around acting like I'm not there. Do I have any suggestions for joining an org? We do have an org ourselves if you'd like to join that. We try to keep our gameplay pretty balanced, help newcomers and stuff. Just type in exclamation point. Are you on Twitch? Oh, you're on YouTube. Just scroll down in YouTube to the video description. It should say Star Citizen Org. gii.spacetomatogaming.com. You can join us up there. Or you can go to the org page on RSI and check out what they have to offer. Now, what does this ruin have to offer? I've never, ever gotten to do any sort of sniper gameplay in this game, so I'm excited to see how this goes. Why can't I look? There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. How do I... 0? G? H? Page up and page down? Ah, there we go. Okay. You know what, though? Is there even anyone here? I don't think there's anyone here. 100% death ratio in this mission. Well, maybe we'll have to... I don't have friends. Maybe we will have to call someone. Let's see. Oh, the server sometimes will just spawn them. You saw somebody? Jeez, I'm such a loud breather. Pretty RNG. Okay. Well, the server frame rate is running at like 10 frames per second. We've been here for over a minute, so I'm guessing they would have spawned in by now. Is experienced FPS 4 out of 5 times everyone dies. Ooh, boy. Well, this should be fun. I will most likely die then. I don't even think I have anybody, to be honest. See if there's anybody in this server that I know. Oh, Yannick's here. That's it, though. The only person I know in there. Well. Yeah, if I didn't just die from that, I don't think... Wow, this ruin's really spread out. I like it. This is like... This actually could be a very cool place for a skirmish in an org. Granted, there's not really much movement in between cover, but you can get set up on one of these walls and have a pretty fun sniper battle with somebody. If there were somebodies to sniper battle with. Somebody said they had seen someone. Are you certain? Bring out the inner tactical and stick to cover. I've got my black turtleneck on. Slightly blacker turtleneck, rather. You can't see it because it's stealthy, but it's there. You were very certain you saw someone. Okay. Well, I'm going to start looking for these boxes. We are on Daymar right now. This is just an abandoned derelict outpost. It has some boxes that are of significant importance. to interested parties who may or may not have a pocket full of cash to give us. But only a pocket. Because apparently they don't pay you very much in these missions. Oh, a generator. Yo, I can't wait until stuff like this is functional. Do you guys think that we'll be able to use this when power resource management is in? Use this to power stuff when we have like bases and things to do? Oh god, I can't wait. 4K for this mission is a bit low. It's incredibly low. What if the NPCs suffered the same fate players often do and just died somehow? You know what? That's the ultimate immersion. When NPCs can glitch in the same ways that players can, you know you're playing the ultimate game. Not because of the glitches, just because, you know, everybody gets forced into it. I swear, if these boxes didn't even spawn, did they just not spawn any of the mission? Is that what's going on here? This ground cover looks great. I like this lighting. Looks really good. I'm also getting 60 frames per second here. Can I just say, like, normally I would be getting about 15 to 20 frames per second at an outpost like this, and I'm getting 60. I can't believe this. SC is the strangest game ever. It is. That's why we love it. Where's the big money? Yo, we gotta finish the big job first. Whoa! Look at all this loot! Wow! I'm so happy we stumbled across the only pirate gang that likes to stock up on armor. What the hell, guys? Where are your guns? Or, like, the boxes that I need? Where are those? Wonder what my frames will be when the dust storm rolls in. Let's see. To be honest, I've rarely played any games at all, ever, at 60 frames per second before today. So this is an overall pretty new experience for me. I like it. What's up here? Ninetails are secretly furries. I mean, Ninetails. Oh, I got a tractor beam attachment. That is such a nice find. And I'm going to take the extras. Fantastic find. Oh, sweet. Now, if we do find those boxes, we'll be better off. Dolavine, excuse me, Dolavine and Aphorite make good cash. Dolavine sells well? How many hertz is my monitor? I think it's 165 or 144. Okay. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think this mission's gonna work either. Recover packages with these IDs. Crap! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! 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 Don't blow up my ship, please! No! No! Stop! I hate you! I hate you! Somebody pull up the meme of Anakin screaming at Obi-Wan. God dang it. Just fly away! Oh, they lost aim. They lost aim. No! Look, they're just taunting me. Alright, I get it. I get it, you're dead. You don't have to rub it in my face. I mean, how do you even fight against this strategy? Wow. what are you guys even doing? They just like landed and then broke. Like, wait a second. Okay, well, this is good. This is why we brought the salvage attachment. Yay! Oh my gosh, where's the salvage attachment? I left it in Orison. Yo. Fail citizen. Say it with me. This is what happened to you every time. I would have rather died, to be honest. At least I would have gotten to fight someone. Oh! I take it back. Wait! No! Please! Please! Me! What the heck? They just stranded me on the moon. They just appeared, scared the crap out of me, made me believe I was saved, and then left me. It was very cool to see, though. I do appreciate seeing an AI actually take off and leave, as simple as that might be. Yeah, that was really mean. Maybe another one will come back. Maybe they'll realize that their folks couldn't handle me. All the shooting we did. I still don't know where these packages are. I'm starting to think there aren't any packages. How do you access the customized screen? Hold F and click customize right here on the weapon, and then you can do all this jazz. I don't think the box has even spawned. I'm pretty sure they just baited me to come here, blew up my ship, then left. Oh, no, that's a good ammo or helmet. I'll take that one. Yeah, this one's fun. Not enough space. Not like it's gonna matter anyways. Nobody's coming to save you. Yeah, that was an AI. J on the keyboard to customize. Oh, solid. That's a good key binding to know. Okay. I don't even know. First, I guess let's set up a transportation beacon. Just to head back to, I guess, BO. Gosh, is this even gonna work? I don't know how much money I have, but let's put out 20K. See what happens. Is there anything? Oh, the sun's coming up. That's nice. At least we'll get a decent view. Is there anything else we can steal from here, though? I want some loot. I'm not leaving here without loot. Actual loot, too. Not somebody's stupid leftover helmet. Always take a tractor beam attachment. Oh, that's a fun multi-tool. But I don't want it. Flares? Who doesn't like a flare or two? And nothing else. I can't even like take my helmet off to drink water right now because there's nothing here that's pressurized. Folks will assume it's a trap at 50K. I'm also guessing like people are going to see the name and be like, okay, that doesn't seem like a trap if they know the name. Yo, look at this. I'm pretty sure we failed every single one of these. Failed. 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 And... failed. Like, let me just complete a mission, Star Citizen. With stream snipers when you need them. Probably off doing something more important than this. Like stream snipping. Folks might also see the name and think, I kill YouTuber, haha, funny. Yeah, that's the risk we're running. So, if that does happen, we'll just respawn and go again. Actually, if that does happen, I'll probably be all done for the day. It's just about dinner time for me. It's a short stream today again. Honestly, like I said, we're not back up to speed. Next week, I'm going to be hitting it hard, but this week it's still my sister's visiting, so we're doing a lot of stuff. Hanging out with family, showing her the place. And just all the work getting settled in, trying to figure out what's going on with Mrs. Tomato's computer. Still a little bit off and on, but I promise, folks. Come next week, things are going to be back to normal. And I'm actually pretty excited to release the video I've got lined up. Probably on Friday I'll release it. Still happy with the new hardware? Yo, it keeps blowing my mind. I'm looking at 70 frames per second right now in Star Citizen. I mean, yes, the hardware is amazing and I love it and it's great, but I remember very recently when 70 frames per second was impossible in this game. No matter what kind of computer you had, you could be running 2 Titan X's and SLI with 128 gigs of RAM on an M.2, looking through a quantum computing black hole, and you'd still be getting like 30 frames per second maybe. But now, seeing 70 frames per second is really nice. So yeah, I am very happy to put it in short terms. Carlito. I hear a ship. Yeah! Our savior! Yes! Oh, it came with a Vanguard. That is a... Oh yeah, thank you cosplay. Appreciate it. This person has blessed me. I couldn't even loot. Is there anything? Like, there's got to be something from my ship, right? I had some stuff in my ship, didn't I? Hey, all my components are still here. What? I didn't know that happens. Is that new? Huh. Interesting. I thought they would go with the ship. Ah! Oh no! No, please! I didn't want this. Oh god. Oh, please, let me out. Oh. Whew. Okay. We're good. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. What a beautiful ship. And we got a freaking sunrise as we are saved from our own misery. Martin, you get that? You catch that reference? I'm on. Thank you, friend. See, now this is what I'm talking about. I need this to be regular. I need this to be super... Okay, maybe I should sit down. Is there a chair in here, sir? Or should I just lay down on your bed? I feel uncomfortable laying in somebody else's bed. Especially while swinging around in a spaceship, you know. Maybe I'll just sit over here. Oh yeah, there's a turret. That's right. Good call. Yeah, Deus Ex. There it is. But yeah, God, I'm so hopeful for a Star Citizen where people are picking each other up, repairing people, towing people's ships, running rescue missions for people, like using VoIP with people. I want to see more of that. It's hard to do it in the game right now, and you can't really trust people, but when it does happen, it's pretty cool. This is very action-oriented music for a not very action-oriented time. Not sure how I feel about it. A Star Citizen where we love, not kill, but also kill sometimes. Should use proxy chat, makes for an epic experience sometimes. I actually try to use that when I can. Thank you for the lift, my good friend. See if they're on proxy chat. Oh, I just realized their name was Deus Ex. Now I can drop that reference. Haha. Proxy chat is sick when it works. I hope it becomes more reliable so that we can feel comfortable using it. Like, I want to know that my voice is going to someone. Sometimes I walk up to someone, I say something, they don't answer, and I don't know if they're not playing or if VoIP is just broken. Yeah, it's very low in volume at times. So once it gets to the point where I know if somebody doesn't answer, they're actually just not listening, that's when I think I'm going to start to use it. How do I rate that, by the way? I just saw that pop up. Do I have to go back to beacons? History? Yeah, how do I even rate somebody? That would be good to know. You need to read it as it shows up. I missed it. Yeah, see, there's another like really, really obvious thing they need to fix with this game. If you don't see your notification when it pops up, then you don't get it. It just disappears. They don't even have like a notification screen in this game. I really do hope that comes this year. 5 stars. Wood Taxi again. Yeah, that was great service. I wish I could rate them. I feel bad not doing that. But it's cool. I like the idea of being a search and rescue or a taxi kind of person. At some point, I think there will be enough people getting screwed over, or at least running into problems, and enough, or not even wanting to fly their own ship, and enough people not wanting to backspace to get out of things, as that will not be an option in the future, that you would be able to just sit there and wait for people to put up beacons, go pick people up, and keep doing taxi missions. Do a little luxury with it, get a little extra tip. Part of the reason you got a 600i is to be a taxi man. It's going to be cool. Passenger transport for AI at least might be a thing this year. And I guess it's kind of a thing for players. I saw that NPC fly into the room. Yeah, that was interesting move. Permadeath anytime soon would be a mistake. Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon. But I do think that they're going to continue to work on things like cybernetics, insurance timers, and stuff like that. Just not like you die and you lose your character kind of thing. All right, folks. As always, it's been a great time. I'm so much more excited to stream now with this kind of game performance. I mean, and not even just Star Citizen. I'm looking forward to getting back into some other stuff someday, maybe some in the distant future. But at least for now, Star Citizen's running better. So like I said before, more gameplay streams and stuff like that. We'll be doing a podcast on Friday. I might be doing it live here on the Twitch channel. So if you want to see that, make sure to stick around for that. Be there for that, rather. I believe Salty Mike should be joining me for that one. I still have to confirm, but we'll be talking a lot about what's going on in Star Citizen right now. After that, Saturday, I'll be doing a stream, actually privately reporting in the Daymar Rally, doing some filming, getting some cool angles, putting together a story following my Orcs team in the race. So if you want to check that out, that'll probably be like a good 5-6 hour stream where we'll just be filming and talking and having a good time. New video on Friday, most likely. Monday, we'll be talking about monthly report that comes out today. Wednesday, next week, we'll be doing a stream with Mrs. Tomato. And beyond that, I don't know. But we've got a good week ahead of fun stuff going on. So, am I racing? No, I'm not racing. I'm just filming. So we got a lot of fun stuff planned, folks. I hope you had a good time today and are looking forward to more. Let me find you somebody to go raid. I am not an official camera. They just let me slide in as a very, very kind gesture. I'll send you all to Moist Noodle today. I think he's doing some PTU. Actor status tier 2 is going to annoy a lot of new players, just like actor status tier 1 did. Hey, thank you all for coming. I see thanks in the chat. Thank you. Y'all are great. This is always a lot of fun. The chat's always nice, especially when we're playing the game and we could go back and forth. Good times. I hope everybody had fun today. And seriously, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Go say hi to somebody. Bless someone. Give someone a hug. Tell them they look nice today, you know? Make someone's day a little bit better. It's always nice to hear. And thank you all for being here. See you all soon. Have a good one. Catch you on Friday. Peace out.